Shifting focus to Myanmar then, the country's military government has intensified its crackdown on online scam centers.
Well, the crackdown picks pace as the multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise continues to operate with impunity along the country's borders.
Also, security forces moving through massive compounds, detaining workers and even demolishing buildings, said to house cyber fraud operations. Authorities say that they are responding to months of international pressure after reports that Myanmar had become a global hub for sophisticated online scams, many of them built around romance cons, fake investment schemes and other frauds that generate nearly $40 billion a year. In fact, according to the figure that's been put out by United Nations estimation.
The most recent raid began on November 18th in the Chwekoko area, just outside the border town of Myavari. In 6 days, security forces detained more than 1,700 foreigners. And in earlier operations, which includes a high-profile raid in KK Park in October, which have brought the total number of detained foreign nationals this year to more than 12,000. Nearly 10,000 of them have already been deported through Thailand.
And many of the detained workers are from African nations and other parts of Asia. They were lured into the region by false job offers and then forced to work in scam compounds where they were not allowed to leave. Also, authorities say that they have seized thousands of computers and mobile phones, along with hundreds of satellite devices and other equipment used to drive massive online fraud and illegal gambling networks.
Buildings reduced to rubble, electronics crushed under steamrollers, and lines of detainees being processed by security forces. The military government claims its crackdown began in early September, but critics argue that many of the kingpins behind these operations have shifted elsewhere.
The region is a patchwork of militias, which includes armed Karen groups with complex relationships with the army. The border guard force, which has been accused in the past of protecting scam operators, now claims credit for helping with the raids. Meanwhile, the Karen National Union, which is a key force in the wider resistance to military rule, denies government allegations that it has any role in the scam centers or even their real estate deals.
For now, Myanmar's military leaders are broadcasting this crackdown to show the world that they are acting against a global criminal trade, but with regional power struggles, laced with complicated alliances and years of alleged official complicity. Questions about how far this crackdown will really go and whether the networks behind these billions in fraud can truly be dismantled, those questions continue to arise.